Mr. Investor, welcome back to the channel, baby. The Bingo boys are back in business. We have a magical company here, and all across the internet, Bingo is now trending. I saw Auspicious Descent's post here, and you can see we upvoted it for 420. Smoking. So today, let's look at all the pre-market values across different sites. Let's see how Bionano Genomics is trending, what people are thinking about it. We have now over 12,000 members here in the Reddit community. For our subreddit, Bionano Genomics BNGO, we're up 8% in pre-market value according to stock twits, and we can see the message board is full of bullish people going bullish, bearish, apish, baby, like. And literally it's popping off this morning. We can see there's 47 new posts. We've got some people saying garbage, this company is useless, big garbage, but mostly, as you can see here, so many people are bullish and Bingo is trending across the internet. Everybody is super hyped about it, and with the push and the short squeeze from Wallstreetbets, are we going to be seeing new all-time highs this year? Or could we be seeing it this week? As you guys may know, the apes are now targeting Bingo, AMC, and I think Workhorse today. According to Webull, we're fluctuating around about 7.4% all the way up to 9% today in pre-market value. And according to Cisco Trader finding all the gems, Bionano Genomics has made another sale of the Sapphire, this time in China. So if we look closely, we can see that the sale was made to the Institute of Aquatic Biology, Chinese Academy of Sciences. I believe it was for 1.4 million Chinese yuan, which is about 225,500 US dollars. But what I think they're going to be using it for is going to cash flow for Bionano Genomics. As we've said in previous videos, a lot of different sources have stated that we haven't even mapped out most of the species on this planet. There are still over 5 million species waiting to be found. Apparently, of these undiscovered, 86% of land species and 91% of sea species remain undiscovered. This was back in 2018 from Ocean Service. It stated that the total amount of species in the ocean is unknown, but they are estimating, scientists, that 91% of these ocean species have yet to be classified. So imagine millions of these species, like the vertebrate genome project, they're working on it at the moment. Imagine if China starts to work on this, Bionano Genomics starts to cash flow from them using all of the flow cells. It can be used as a discovery tool and we could map out all of these species, but it could also have use cases in selective breeding, evolutionary biology, disease discovery, and reference genome assembly. And if you want to know the latest discoveries in China, take a look at this. This is from 2021. So within China, some of these authors you can see here are from different laboratories and institutes that are focusing on aquaculture. So one of the discoveries they recently made using Bionano Genomics Sapphire, as we can see here, Bionano Genomics Sapphire system, an assembly containing 1,490 scaffolds. They were able to find which genes were associated with large growth for this fish called the golden pompano genome, and also a gene that actually has growth retardation. So they found the genes associated with it. And if you guys know about the golden pompano, this is considered a premium fish. The fat content is moderate, which contributes to the mild, succulent tasting flesh. So in the future, if you're able to cut out, the growth retardation gene, and you can get the growth acceleration genes, you could get bigger, juicier fish. And the reason why this is important to them, especially like aquatic research centers, one important goal of fish genetic breeding is to identify valuable loci and genes that can facilitate growth and thereby productivity. They're trying to make sure they can feed the planet. So can you imagine what the future holds? You're using this as a discovery tool, but when genetic engineering catches up as well, we're going to be able to create these genetically modified fish that would be resistant to disease, that would grow faster, grow stronger. And I also wonder if we could help with conservation and repopulation of certain types of species that are on the verge of extinction. All I know is that with so many species undiscovered, there's always going to be research into finding these species, mapping them out, and every time you use these sapphire chips, that means cash money for Bionano Genomics. So if we take a look at Auspicious Descent's post over in Reddit one day ago, 420 baby, over in Wall Street, he put some good due diligence in here. People took a read through it, and we can see some people are very bullish on the stock. This is Bingo. Man, I miss playing some bingos with my granny. All in for granny. Rocket. I said to the apes, apes, launch the Bingo blindside attack. These shorty shorts are about to get spanked on Monday. Genuinely, you can see there's so much hype around it. We've even got some cowboy emojis in there. Don't forget who you are and where you came from, boys. I think the stock market in general, the sentiment is now picking up. We're moving over into a bull market, and you can see now we're on the list of PM most active stocks. Hope volume increases. Let's go. Climb and pass $8 today. not selling until $100. I love you, Mark Jesus. I think we're going to touch over $8 today. And the best thing about this is we're not a meme stock. We have great fundamentals, you know. And as BNGO gets built out across the world and there's global adoption, optical genome mapping gets written into the guidelines. We start to see these prenatal and postnatal tests become very popular. You can see Thermo Fisher talking about postnatal genetic testing and how it helps physicians diagnose congenital anomalies, diseases, and developmental delays in children. I think we're actually going to see prenatal screening get built out across Europe. I think England is going to be one of the first to include it. Imagine in the future, every single newborn, they were talking about it as well. Genomics England, NHS England, they were talking about consumer demand in America for looking at genetic predisposition for individuals and how consumers would actively pay for it themselves. But what I think is going to happen as well, in England, I think in the future, maybe it'll take a few years time, 5 years time, they're going to start to spend money on actually looking at genetic predisposition for disease in this prenatal screening. As we gather more genomic data, imagine looking at a baby and seeing, you know, they may develop diabetes, they may develop this and that, and in the future being able to genetically edit that out. That is powerful. For today anyway, I hope you enjoyed the ride. There's multiple sources showing us up a lot in pre-market value. We're fluctuating between 7 to 10% depending on which sites. We're trending all over the place. People are talking about Bionano Genomics. And if we get picked up as a meme stock, it doesn't matter to us because we know that the fundamentals are there. We believe long-term in the company. And if they want to give us an initial boost, I just want you guys to remember that some of the mainstream media also call Tesla a meme stock. So take a look at this headline from Bloomberg. They were saying, here's how Tesla's meme stock nirvana might end. So for now, I'm just going to be enjoying the ride. Thank you to all the apes that have now jumped on horseback with the BNGO cowboys. Let's ride with Lassie into the wind. Please remember, none of this is financial advice, and if you're able to support the channel, please drop me a donation in the PayPal link below, or you could click join up here and join my channel membership or Patreon group. Thank you so much for everybody's love and support, and let's see what happens today. I hope you guys have a lot of fun. Remember, none of this is financial advice, it's for entertainment only. Mr. Invest a Lot, over and out, baby.